Hey there, Libra. Welcome to your tarot card reading for June 2023. Feel free to take with you whatever messages resonate and leave behind for others whatever does not. Once I lay out the cards, I'll identify their position, go through their meanings, and do some clarifications. We'll close off with an oracle card message to provide some additional insight as well. So Libra, in this first column, we see what's happening for you in love and dating. We have this forgiveness card. You also have the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the High Priestess. In this second column, we check in on friend and family connections. We have potential. We also have Wheel of Fortune, Page of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. And in this third column, we tune into your career and finances. We have this trap card. It also says victim, allure, and trick. We have here the Chariot, Four of Cups, and the Star. The card at the bottom of the deck, the influencing energy of the reading, you have the Seven of Pentacles. So a sense of taking some time to assess what's needed to move forward, see if it's something you want to change altogether. Typically with the Seven of Pentacles, kind of depends on what you were expecting when you went into this, when you made your initial investment, whether it's a career path or a relationship, an area of study. If you went into it really looking forward to the experience, as opposed to having a certain expectation of how it would go or how the outcome would be, then it would be kind of to keep moving forward. But if you did have a certain expectation, maybe to reassess what that expectation was, if it's still something you want to do. So here, let's take a look at this forgiveness here in love and dating. This could be, forgiving yourself, forgiving someone else. You do have two aces, so some type of new beginning. With the Ace of Swords, it's either some type of beginning with clarity of knowing what you want, speaking your truth. With the Ace of Wands, it's kind of could be a new relationship or moving forward, looking for love. So with the High Priestess, you have here things that are hidden, things that maybe you're keeping to yourself, or things that were hidden from you. So let's do some clarification here to see what this forgiveness might be in relation to. Let's take a look at the High Priestess. It's almost a sense of you kind of knowing what this forgiveness is, and kind of needing to trust your intuition to kind of see it through. You have here the Hierophant. So with the High Priestess and the Hierophant, they're very similar in the sense of having a sense of knowledge and wisdom. With the High Priestess, it is paying attention to your subconscious mind, your intuition, and not really seeking other people's opinions or guidance. But the Hierophant is kind of rules and knowledge and guidance provided by someone else, like it's an institution-wide type of knowledge. So Libra, it could be that this has to do with when it comes to love and dating, not necessarily needing to listen to the masses and kind of trusting yourself. It also could just be the information you share with others. So let's take a look at the Ace of Wands. We have the Two of Pentacles. So with the Two of Pentacles, it's kind of like juggling things. It's trying to figure out, how things kind of fit together. So it also could be drama. It could be performing for someone else. So, it's almost as if you don't really need to kind of have you don't need permission from someone. You can know what you want. If there's an opportunity when it comes to love, you can take it if you want. For some of you, it could be if this forgiveness has to do with like maybe starting a connection with an ex of a friend of yours or someone that they were interested in. So let's see about the Ace of Swords. We have the Devil here. So with the swords, Ace of Swords kind of like cuts the chain that kind of connects these two individuals to the Devil. But ultimately, these individuals can take off the chains themselves. It's almost a sense of like instant gratification, instant forgiveness, instant gratification, instant release. But what I'm kind of picking up on is either you forgiving someone for kind of like dipping into your dating pool, or someone getting forgiveness from someone else for you kind of dipping into their dating pool. So somehow, ultimately, the truth kind of like sets you free, following your passions and taking opportunities that are really like you're driven by your heart, as opposed to kind of just creating drama. That's kind of what like the messages that I'm picking up from this. So it's pretty interesting. I do think with the Seven of Pentacles here, under the Seven of Pentacles, you have another Ace of Pentacles. So it's almost a sense, if this is like a romantic connection that the Seven of Pentacles is focusing on, it could be like, again, assessing like what was the reason for starting something in the first place. Maybe it's your relationship, your connection, or maybe it was someone else's, and kind of figuring out what was the goal. Was it the experience? Was it drawn to the whole experience because of the enjoyment of the experience, or was there some agenda going in? So I think that is like the key to whatever this forgiveness is, and possibly, dealing with whatever this Devil is, like High Priestess and the Hierophant. There is certain knowledge, there is certain truth. One is your own, one is what others would think, social truths, like morals, beliefs. But ultimately, somewhere in there will kind of explain what this kind of power struggle is, whatever negativity is going on, whatever is like holding you down or holding down a love connection. So let's take a look at this potential here that is in the area of your friends and family. You have the Page of Cups, which is a card of like curiosity, wonder, looking at the potential, imagination, and also like young love, like crushes, new love. You also have the Queen of Pentacles here. So this is a sense of really taking care of yourself. It could be another person. It's almost as if it is, for me, like a connection, like someone in your friend group, and possibly wanting to connect with someone in your friend group that is like, I don't know, like a manager, or someone who is really into nature, someone who is really caring and supportive. And it doesn't, these cards here, it doesn't matter what sex or gender is on here. It's kind of just the energy. With the Wheel of Fortune, something is like changing. So maybe it is like someone you used to be friends with, and it's kind of or someone you had a crush on before, and you become friends with that person, but now you're becoming more secure in who you are, and are seeing like a potential in that being like a love connection. That's the kind of vibe that I'm getting for this. It's kind of there is some potential there that has to do with like love, and a sense of like what you experienced sometime past and what you're experiencing now is changing. So let's see what this change is with the Wheel of Fortune. We have here the Two of Swords, which is like being in like a stalemate and not really not really wanting to trust your intuition, kind of just like dealing with the facts. But here you have this High Priestess when it comes to your love and dating. So I do feel like there is a connection between love and dating your friends or dating your friend's like family member. I don't know, like you're dating your friend's younger sibling or older sibling, something along those lines where, things have changed. And maybe not being so afraid. So let's see what the Page of Cups is. We have the Magician. So it's almost making magic happen. Like this is that potential. This like open-hearted, really this idea of possibilities and really following that passion. You can see here you've got the Magician, and it's got this infinity symbol across the Magician's head, but the Two of Pentacles, you've got the same symbol where it's kind of like trying to make something in reality, or trying to like figure out how to make something happen. So you've got a lot of twos here. So you got this Two of Swords, you got the Two of Pentacles, you got the High Priestess, but you also have like the Ace of Wands. So it's like it's almost like it is a new beginning, a new opportunity, a new perspective that someone in your circle might not be okay with, but I think that's just, you're just maybe overthinking it, or maybe you need to kind of face it head on. So let's see what's going on with the Queen of Pentacles. We have here the Eight of Pentacles. So, for some of you, it is a sense of like, maybe you've been like putting something together when it comes to whatever you're investing in. It seems like it's a relationship or potential of a relationship. But it is as if you have been really working on yourself almost. And you know what you want. And it's almost as if like maybe this Devil here is kind of like to some degree forgiving yourself, and knowing that maybe in the past you've done things that this might look, I don't want to say shady, it might give the appearance, or whatever it is that you're thinking this Two of Swords, like you're trying to put logic and reason for that, but there's a sense of fear a little bit. So whatever that fear is related to, why you think you have that fear, or why you think that's justified, it seems like it's related to this Devil here. But there is some change taking place, and I think it is because you are thinking about maybe what you learned when you were younger, what you kind of were raised with, like you should do this, you shouldn't do that. And it's almost as if you've really worked on yourself and your own beliefs and what you're comfortable with and how you operate in your world. And it's sense of you are kind of starting to listen maybe more to your intuition, and trying to kind of take the information you had, your own desires, and working it out. It's as if maybe this forgiveness comes between maybe whoever you think kind of gave you these ideas of like, for example, just being like morally, what's the word? Chaste? Like not really doing anything, not really exploring your sexuality or things like that, or forgiving yourself for, doubting who you are, what you're capable of, or not allowing yourself to explore some things that you want to explore now. So that's kind of like the vibe I'm getting there. When it comes to your career and finances and this trap, you do have this Four of Cups, and this is a sense of really not really liking what you're being offered, or not really even noticing the truth of what's there, and kind of being stuck in a certain emotional state of like nothing's really satisfying you. But you do have the Chariot here, which is about accomplishing goals and overcoming obstacles to be victorious. You have the Star, which is a sense of hope and balance and clarity. So the trap kind of just seems like it's you not really recognizing what is in your environment and being grateful for the small things. Like, you are on this path that you've chosen for yourself. You can choose to get off of it if you want, but there is a sense of like you're getting what you're wanting. So take a look at what it is that is around you that you aren't paying attention to, and practice a little bit of gratitude for that, even if you're hoping to get much further than where you are. So let's see what the Four of Cups brings. We have here the Queen of Cups. So Libra, it seems like this trap is really you and your emotions and allowing yourself to kind of just feel the blah, but maybe show yourself a little bit more love and tender care there. And maybe take some time just to pamper yourself, to check in with your own emotions. Let's see what the Star has. We have here the King of Pentacles. So it could be like, you had set up certain hopes for financial success or a certain type of job, getting a promotion. But with the Star here, you can see that there's this picture of like water being poured back into this lake. So it's almost as if you are on the right path. You just need to get out of the emotional, crudiness that you're in, get a sense of balance and clarity, because you are on the right path for getting that material success or that position that you want. And let's see about the Chariot. We have here the Lover's card, which it's about making really important life-changing decisions and recognizing that the results aren't necessarily instantaneous. It's something that you invest in, and the outcome, the long-term outcome is really what the goal is. So again, like that Seven of Pentacles, there's a sense of investing in something, or investing in something because there is an experience and enjoying the experience, and then having a certain expectation of what the outcome will be, when it's going to happen, how it's going to feel when that happens. It seems like you're assessing all that right now. So I'm going to go ahead and close off with angels and angels and ancestors oracle cards for a message to help you navigate the month. We have Spring. See your seeds grown. So see, this person is like growing seeds. So I'm going to actually read this spring segment from the guidebook to give you some additional insight for your month. Embrace the change that is on the horizon. Allow your dreams to become reality. Spring is an exciting time because it has so much potential. Animals are coming out of habitation, flowers are pushing up through the soil, and the days are getting lighter and brighter. The Spring card features a wild hare because in Celtic animal medicine, the hare brings intuition and rebirth. Hares are freely fertile beings, and so their medicine can bring dreams to life. You are ready to bring to life all of your ideas, inspirations, and projects. When this card appears, you are moving into a space that allows you to really grow, expand, and create in a way you've never done before. There are opportunities for abundance, including financial growth, and if you're starting something new, prepare for a major expansion in your life and soul. When the Spring card arrives in the future position of a spread or as the last card in a reading, it can also indicate that the coming spring will usher in important energies with regards to your question or intentions. So Libra, I hope this reading provides a helpful perspective of your month. We'll see you next time. Take care.